Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Connect the Dots. So this is my weekly show that I do on a Thursday at 2 o'clock, where I talk all things marketing, online marketing, social media, content marketing, lead generation, just all my favorite topics. And this is where I get to share with you guys just some tips on how you can improve all of that to put a bit of spark into your online marketing. That's my spiel. Thank you if you are watching the replay. I know most of you do, but you're quite quiet about it, so it's only when you message me or tell me that you've watched it. So if you're watching the replay, please comment below and put replay. I think I've only ever had one person join me live, so maybe we might make it to 2 today. Anyway, so today is just a bit of a carry on from a bit of a theme that I'm running through for this month, which is around creating some core pieces of content, how you find that content, how you schedule it out and plan it out. And then what I wanted to talk about today was how you decide which platform that you're going to be present on for your marketing. So which social media platform, and then also how you're going to deliver your core piece of content as well. So hopefully it will be really helpful. And I've got a fun quiz for you today. I've made a quiz. So I will put that in the comments after the live, and I'll do a post as well. So why do we create content? Just to back it up a bit, we're creating content because we want, aside from you reaching out to people about your business, you also want people to be able to find you. So they are searching, they have a problem, they're looking for a solution, and they discover you. So that's why we do content marketing. It's also important to remember that it's a bit of a long game, because when you're creating content, people generally don't just go, oh, I'm buying that or I'm booking it in. Sometimes they do, but generally people have got to have several sort of touch points with your business. It can be 6 or 7. I've heard even up to 20. So if they're starting from a very cold customer. So people have got to see a lot of you, and they've got to build up that you've got to build up that know, like, and trust factor as well. So you're building yourself up as an authority in your space, whether that be hairdressing or Tara, I noticed she did something before, so whether it's in hunting and fishing gear, whatever it is, you've got to build yourself up as a bit of an authority, and you've got to build some trust with people as well. So that's why we produce content. The biggest thing I think people often struggle with is choosing which platform to do their social media on. I get lots of inquiries saying, should I do Instagram, and should I do this, and what about TikTok? And it can be really it can really hold you back, because you can't decide which is the best platform for you. So don't overthink it. Take my quiz. That'll help. But really all you need to know is where is your audience hanging out? What social media platforms do they use? And where do you feel most comfortable? Like, what is the platform that you enjoy being on? What would you do consistently? Because the problem is, if you struggle about, my hands, so jazz hands, I think people struggle with which social media platform on, because they hear all of the advice about where they should be. But the most important thing is, and then you often don't do any content. So the most important thing is consistency. So you've got to pick a platform that you feel comfortable on, and you know that you can produce some content consistently on, because you enjoy being on there. So where your customer is and where you enjoy being, that's all the decision. But take the quiz and see what you come up with. I came out with Video Vixen, which is unsurprising, because the platform I've chosen, I'm going to talk about where to put your core content, is video, and I'll explain a bit about that in a minute. So so I've written notes today. So you also want to make it so that it doesn't feel hard as well. It just wants to feel easy, comfortable, and where your customers are. So that's where you decide which social media platform you want to go on. And 1 or 2 is okay, but don't do all of them, because you're just going to spread yourself too thin, and you're not going to build up a nice consistent flow of content, and it's pointless. You're wasting your time. So just definitely pick 1 or 2 that suits you. Now, when it comes to producing a core piece of content, so this is what I was talking about last week, that everyone should focus on producing just one core piece of content, either once a week or once a fortnight, whatever is comfortable and whatever you can do consistently. That's the most important thing. So even if it's just once a month, that is it. Probably the core pieces that you can choose from is a blog, so writing, video, which primarily is YouTube, but you could do IGTV, Facebook Live, like I choose to do, or podcasts. So podcasts are really up and coming, really, really popular platforms. So that's all about talking as well. So they're your three pieces. And I thought I've made some notes because I just thought it would keep this more succinctly so I don't wander off on a tangent. So just in summary, if you're interested and it feels like a blog might be a good place for you to produce some content, it's good because it's less intimidating if you don't like to be on camera. Not everyone loves to be on camera, so a blog can feel good. Also, if you naturally enjoy writing, that is a good place. So I've got a couple of clients who really enjoy writing, so a blog is a great core content place for them. I do not enjoy writing. I can write, obviously. I definitely prefer talking. So it allows you to go into much more depth and it's less technical. So it is just writing in Word, putting it onto your blog, putting some pictures in there. So it's less technical. So video is another one that's really simple. It's the reason I choose video, because it's actually very, very simple for me to jump on a live, write a few notes, and I choose to do a little freebie or a little free piece of content as well. YouTube is the second biggest search engine after Google. If you think about it, when you are looking for some information, like the other day I was looking how to get dog hair out of a car because I need to return my sponsored vehicle, and I have a white-haired dog. So I looked on there and the information I found was on YouTube. So that is why it's the second biggest search engine. It's quicker to create than written content. I know it is for me. It would take me ages to write blogs. Video content accounts for around 80% of internet traffic. So definitely bear that in mind. Video is really, really powerful. And it's easier to build authority and trust. So this is what I love about it and why I'm a huge advocate for Facebook Lives or IGTV or being on YouTube, because people can connect with you as a person more than they would in written word. And then there's podcasts. So podcast is something I've considered as well. I've just decided not to spread myself too thin. It can be something I might do in the future. It's a growing platform. It's up around 26%. What I love about podcasts, and if you listen to podcasts, you'll know why, you can listen to a podcast anywhere. So walking the dog, doing the dishes, driving. It's really accessible and it creates a really personal connection when you're in someone's earbuds and in their ears. So podcast is extremely, it's growing really fast and it's really nice personal connection. Really easy to set up as well, probably even less complicated than doing a Facebook Live, and they're not complicated. So that's probably the three places. I won't talk any more around that, but I wanted to just let you know to do the quiz. I'll put the comment in below and let me know what you come out as well. So let me know in the comments what you come out as, and then after hearing what I'm talking about around the core content, I'd love to hear where you would naturally lean. Is it writing? Is it video? Is it talking? You can also book in a virtual cuppa. So this is new. It's 15 minutes of my time where we can try and get you a quick win on any particular product. So if you want to know more about blogging, Facebook Lives, or podcasts, or even which social media platform is better for you, then take the quiz and you'll go to a link where you can book a virtual cuppa. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Again, just comment replay if you are watching it on the replay, and I will see you next week. What will I talk about next week? I'm going to talk about repurposing this core piece of content, how you can create lots of little pieces of content out of it. Okay, enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.